Okay, we're installing TurboTax 2013. We put the disk in and it says ready to install. Not sure if anybody ever reads through the licensing agreement. In fact, most people install software, but they don't actually read exactly what it says. Well, while it's installing, I'll read what it says. It says, do not need any tax knowledge, automatically double checks, choose where to store your tax returns, and free federal e-file included. Doesn't include free state though, just so you're aware, you would have to pay for state. And now it's installed. Well, we're still downloading updates. We have about 18 minutes of updates left, and once we're done, I'll show you what those updates are all about. Now, this is kind of common to download updates when you install this new software because there's been a lot of things changed since the disk came out, so there's nothing wrong with this. Now, this is what updated, help and support, a new release. Update service, let's see what that is. Here's been some releases, one on February 26th, which was a couple days ago. Today's actually February 28th. Then we had an update on February 21st, update on February 19th, update on the 12th, the 5th, January 29th, 22nd, the 15th, January 8th, December 30th. Look at all those changes. December 18th, December 11th, and November 20th. So there's been a slew of updates in this program. Here's some interesting things. For example, it says release 14 R14 February 26th. Form 8960 was released as a final based on the I.R.S. draft instructions. In addition, R14 incorporates all the items from previous releases listed below. Now, if you would have filed your income tax before February 26th, which I never recommend, you may have missed some of these updates, and therefore you almost have to wonder, would TurboTax be giving you the right information? Now, one thing I would check when you turn this on, go to the online selection up here and look at updater preferences, and click the automatic download updates. Let me choose when to install them, just so you can see how many updates that you will be getting along the way. Okay, today is March 10th, and I haven't been on TurboTax for a little while, but I opened it up, and of course there's an update. 7.05 megabytes, so we're going to download that, see what this is all about. Okay, everything's done updating, but here's what the updates are. Form 8960 is finally final in accordance with the recently released I.R.S. Form 8960. Mortgage points not reported from Form 1098 are displaying on the wrong line of the home mortgage worksheet. Wow. Script errors appear in TurboTax 2013 for Windows. Unable to indicate taxpayer died for purposes of child dependent care deduction. Texahoma, Texas zip code error. Property tax interview fields are cut off. So, and there's a bunch of other little things that they have on here, but sounds kind of scary. Well, we'll keep you informed of new updates and other issues with TurboTax. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's March 19th. I turned on TurboTax again, and I there's a few more updates. So let's see what those updates are about. These updates are of March 12th apparently. Property tax interview fields are cut off in the Mac home and business, and then qualifying child not recognized for earned income credit. Those are the two new releases. So if you would have sent your taxes in before March 12th, there's a good chance that TurboTax didn't calculate your taxes properly. That's just my opinion, but just I'll keep you abreast of all the new updates. Hey folks, it's March 26th and I opened up TurboTax again, and well, here's another update. So let's see what this is all about. Okay, let's see what's in the update. It was actually released on March 19th, 2014. And it says that Form 1099-R Box 11 must be 2007 or greater. Disability income reported on Form RRB 1099-R flowing to the wrong line of the 1040. So that's interesting. So if you, again, sent your taxes in too early using TurboTax, maybe you would have had some major issues. Maybe would not get the right return. So stay tuned. Hi folks, I'm back on TurboTax 2013 again. I had sent my taxes in early April. Due date is April 15th, as we all know, and I figured, well, why not just turn on TurboTax to see what updates we have since then. So apparently we have about a couple more minutes of updates, and let's see what the details are. Okay, well, since I actually turned in my taxes, we've had an update on April 3rd. Fixes a calculation issue for TurboTax for Windows involving unearned income on Form 8615. We have another update on April 23rd, which is kind of strange because most people should be having sent their taxes in by then. So let's take a look at this. It described the asset screen as potentially confusing. Well, a little late for that, I think. Form 5695 interview incorrectly allows entry of Part 2 home energy credits for new construction. Ooh. And Form 5329 incorrectly generates Form 1099-R code T. And gifts or inheritance screen displays incorrect gift value amount. Wow. So if you sent your taxes in, are you going to get the right calculations? Again, I really do not think TurboTax is the type of tax system that we should have. All these fixes should be done before tax season. And I know the government updates things all the time, but still, after, let's say, mid-February or the end of February, they should have all these calculations working properly. So, I don't know. You can trust TurboTax. I have questions about it.